Welcome to Whispering Woods Stories, where the forest slows down, and so do we. Tonight's story is called Who is Knocking in the Woods? Deep in the quiet forest of Whispering Woods, the evening air was cool and gentle. Fireflies drifted lazily between the tall grass. In a cozy clearing, Fern the Fox stretched her paws after a peaceful day. Nearby, Pip the Squirrel sat on a mossy rock, carefully holding an acorn. He tossed it in the air. He caught it. He tossed it again. And he caught it again. "I am becoming very good at this," Pip announced proudly. Fern smiled. "You dropped it 5 times earlier." Pip nodded confidently. "Yes, but I only drop it sometimes." Just then, Pip froze. "Fern?" "Yes?" "Did the forest just knock?" A moment later, Clover the Rabbit peeked out from the tall grass. Her ears stood straight up. "I heard it too," Clover whispered. "Something is knocking." Pip looked around the clearing. "Maybe someone is knocking on a tree." Fern listened carefully. The forest was quiet. Then, the sound echoed gently through the trees. Pip gasped dramatically. What if someone is trapped inside a tree? The friends followed the sound down a winding forest path. The knocking continued. Sometimes close, sometimes far away. Clover stepped softly through the grass. "It sounds like it's moving," Pip whispered loudly. "That's because it's probably a wandering tree." Fern raised an eyebrow. "A wandering tree?" Pip nodded seriously. "Yes, very suspicious." As they walked deeper into the forest, something rustled in a cozy pile of leaves beside the path. The leaves wiggled. Then suddenly, a small round hedgehog rolled out of them. Bramble. He blinked sleepily.
"Oh, hello, everyone."
Pip looked surprised. "Bramble, were you hiding in the leaves?" Bramble stretched his tiny legs.
"I might have been taking a small nap."
Clover smiled gently. "A nap?" Bramble nodded.
"Yes, but the knocking woke me up."
Just then, Bramble jumped a little.
"Oh, that tree sounds busy."
Pip puffed up proudly.
"We are currently investigating a mystery."
Bramble's eyes brightened.
"Oh, good. I like mysteries."
Soon they reached an old oak tree near the edge of the forest. The knocking grew louder. Pip jumped behind Fern. "Okay, that is definitely inside the tree." Fern walked slowly around the trunk. Then she smiled. "I think we found the answer." On the other side of the tree was a small bird, a woodpecker. It tapped the tree again. Pip blinked. "Oh!" The bird tilted its head and tapped again. Clover giggled softly. It's pecking the tree. Fern nodded. Woodpeckers tap trees to find insects hiding in the bark. The bird tapped happily again. Bramble tilted his head.
Oh, so the bird is knocking. That seems very polite.
Pip crossed his paws. So the tree was not knocking. Fern shook her head. Nope. The bird was knocking on the tree. Pip looked relieved. Oh, good. I wasn't sure how we would help a trapped tree. The woodpecker fluttered to another tree and began tapping again. The knocking echoed gently through the forest. Clover listened quietly.
It actually sounds kind of nice.
Fern nodded. The forest has many sounds we don't always notice. Bramble smiled.
I think the forest is full of surprises.
Pip grinned.
And tonight, we discovered the forest's knocking sound.
Clover twitched her nose happily.
And it wasn't scary at all.
The friends slowly walked back toward their clearing. The woodpecker's gentle tapping echoed softly through the woods. Fireflies drifted through the cool night air. The moon rose quietly above the treetops. Pip tossed his acorn into the air again. Then he caught it. I think I like the knocking sound now. Fern smiled. The forest is full of little wonders. Clover looked up at the stars.
And sometimes the things we wonder about turn out to be simple and wonderful.
Bramble curled happily into the soft leaves beside the path. High in the trees, old Willow the Owl blinked sleepily. And in the quiet woods of Whispering Woods, the night settled softly around them. Thank you for joining us. Please like and subscribe for more stories from the Whispering Woods. We'll see you next time.